Collectiv helps with budgeting, planning, forecasting across the enterprise. It's no longer just the domain of finance and FP&A. We have helped many FP&A and finance teams with all of those processes. But equally important in any enterprise is how you're doing these processes in other areas such as HR, operations, sales, and so on. And we can help with all of those aspects, not only bringing the technological capabilities, but the understanding of what those folks do in those particular departments.
An enterprise team is a team that is cross-functional. And so if we think about what planning should be, it should be your operations team, it should be your accounting team, it should be your finance team. But if you don't look at planning through the operation lens, then it's a distraction for them. And so if you go beyond just creating a forecast and you create operational KPIs, now you have a tool that the operations team can look at, monitor on a regular basis, and drive their business.
Planning is critical for any organization out there. When you look at business intelligence and data, you want to understand what's happened in the past. But then where you want to get to is understanding what's going to happen in the future with planning, forecasting, and simulation of your data. And really where the nirvana is, where most organizations need to get to, is really predicting the future as well with things such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. Every organization of every size, every maturity level has problems with budgeting, forecasting, planning. Whether using Excel or some proprietary planning tool, most organizations will have some problems and upheavals with that. We can help from a technology standpoint for any organization that is looking to do that within Power BI and the Microsoft data stack and harness the one tool not only for their business intelligence, reporting and analytics, but also extend that capability to budgeting, forecasting, planning, simulation, and any of those business processes that they're trying to grapple with at the moment.
Collectiv helps with planning and forecasting by meeting the clients where they are at. We can help them walk through their existing process, understand the pain points, and build a better tool by resolving those pain points and oftentimes more. If you already know what your process needs to look like, we can just come in and give you the extra resources to do a quick implementation.
There are two main areas that Collectiv helps when it comes to budgeting, planning, and forecasting. Of course, we've got a lot of skill set within Power BI and the Microsoft data stack. But equally as important to this equation is our people quite simply understand and have come from doing budgeting, planning and forecasting, whether it's in a FP&A and finance context, within sales and operations and HR. So we bring all of that process knowledge and underlying capability to bear, as well as the technology capabilities.
I personally have been forecasting for 20 years, and I'm not the only person on my team that has that much experience. Collectiv is one of the few Power BI firms that can offer that much experience in forecasting and planning tools. The fact that we aren't just reporting, but we're able to take input, we're able to transform the data and give you a forecast is pretty unique.
We don't hire Power BI developers. We hire consultants who have come from business and then are really good at the technology side of things. So they know the right questions to ask and when to ask them and then how to address those questions. And finally, we have insights and experience with finance, FP&A, planning, forecasting, and also predictive aspects as well. So we can deal with everything from your analytics through to your planning, as well as through to your AI initiatives as well.